Welcome to 5-Minute PM, episode 38, where we'll discuss the importance of communication plans in project management. Effective communication is often the linchpin of project success, yet it's one area many teams overlook. Today, we'll cover why communication plans matter, what to include in them, and some best practices for keeping your stakeholders informed and your project on track. In any project, miscommunication can lead to delays, scope creep, and even project failure. According to the Project Management Institute, PMI, poor communication is responsible for the failure of 1/3 of all projects. A well-structured communication plan ensures that information flows seamlessly between all stakeholders, team members, sponsors, and clients. Communication plans are essential because they provide clarity on who needs what information, define the frequency of communication, establish the best communication channels for different types of information, and prevent misunderstandings and conflicting instructions. The more organized and transparent your communication, the more likely your project will succeed. Now that we understand the value of a communication plan, let's break down what should go into one. A strong communication plan should address the following 5 elements. Stakeholder identification. The first step is knowing who your key stakeholders are, who needs to be in the loop. Identify both internal stakeholders, such as team members and managers, and external stakeholders, like clients or regulators. Each group will have different communication needs. Communication objectives. What's the purpose of your communication? Is it to inform, get approval, or gather feedback? Establishing your objectives early helps ensure that each communication is purposeful and effective. Message types. Different information requires different messaging. For example, detailed project status updates might need to be thorough, while quick changes or reminders could be brief. Tailor your communication style to the nature of the message. Delivery methods. How you deliver your message is just as important as the message itself. Email, phone calls, in-person meetings, and collaboration tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams all have their strengths. Choose the most appropriate platform based on the type of message and stakeholder preferences. Frequency of communication. Timing is everything. Some stakeholders might need daily updates, while others might only need weekly or milestone-based reports. Make sure your communication plan defines how often each stakeholder will hear from you. Pro tip: keep it consistent. Inconsistent communication leads to confusion and can undermine stakeholder confidence. Here are some best practices for creating an effective communication plan. Set expectations early. At the project's outset, align with stakeholders on how, when, and what you'll communicate. Managing expectations up front, avoid surprises later. Be transparent and honest. Stakeholders don't just want to hear about progress, they also need to know about risks, delays, or changes. Honesty builds trust and enables quicker problem solving. Utilize technology. Tools like Asana, Trello, or Microsoft Teams streamline communication and create transparency. Use these to automate status updates or share documents in real time. Review and adjust. A communication plan isn't static. Regularly review it during the project lifecycle. If something isn't working, like a channel that's not engaging enough stakeholders, adjust your approach. Many project managers fall into the trap of over-communication or under-communication. Here's how to avoid these pitfalls. Too much communication. Bombarding stakeholders with too many updates can be overwhelming. Stick to a regular, agreed-upon schedule unless there's an urgent update. Too little communication. Silence can be just as damaging. Stakeholders should never be left wondering about the project's status. Regular touchpoints are crucial. Ignoring stakeholder preferences. Some stakeholders might prefer concise, high-level updates, while others want every detail. Tailor your communication to the audience. In summary, communication plans are more than just a formal document. They're a lifeline for your project. By clearly identifying stakeholders, defining your objectives, choosing the right message types, and maintaining consistent communication, you create a foundation for project success. A well-executed communication plan ensures that all stakeholders are informed, engaged, and aligned. The time you invest in developing a communication plan is far less than the time you'll spend managing crises due to miscommunication. That's it for today's episode of 5 Minute PM. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on effective project management.